Welcome back to Red Devils TV, and Manchester United win 2-1 in their Europa League tie against Plzeň, I think is how you pronounce it. But anyway, we'll quickly run through a few topics in today's game, and you know what? I don't care how we won. We got the job done, and this is where I want to talk about Ruben Amorim as my first topic. And first of all, this is the difference between a good coach and a great coach. Erik ten Hag was a good coach. Amorim is a great coach, and you can already see the difference, the vocalism on the touchline, the instant substitutions. He could see the game panning out before it even happened. You could see the way he had his substitutions warmed up early for the second half, because he knew that in the first 5-10 minutes, if it wasn't still changing, let's change it with an impact substitution. What happened? Rasmus Hojlund came on, scored the brace. He's our hero for tonight. You had Mason Mount and Anthony come on. They did much better than the likes of Malacia and Zirkzee. And then obviously towards the end as well, you brought on Garnacho and Ugarte. For me, that was a great performance, and a great performance for Ruben Amorim, let's say, because our first half was shocking, let's be honest. But at the same time, I am not bothered about the way we won and the manner we won. It gave us some moments. It was entertaining, especially towards the end of the game when both teams were proper going for it. United had 2 clear-cut counter-attacks that could have made it 3 goals, but unfortunately we just couldn't get it done. But again, at the same time, we won the game. So let's talk positive. Let's be positive. The Ruben Amorim journey is only just starting, and I'm on board for it. I've got my seatbelt on. Hopefully we just keep progressing and get better and better onto the derby as well for Sunday. But obviously talking about this game, the in-game management from Amorim. Did I think he got his starting 11 wrong? Yes. But at the same time, it's like how many changes he's going to make. And I think the Arsenal one, you can kind of give him a bit of leanerage towards, is that the right word? But the derby is the true test for Ruben Amorim. I believe the United fans will find out on Sunday, in the few games we've seen under Amorim, and as soon as he started as United manager, we'll see his best team, or his version of his best team, on Sunday against Man City. And I'm really looking forward to this game, to be honest. I mean, obviously we'll talk about and do the preview in a few days' time, but at the same time, I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is a great opportunity for Ruben Amorim to get the full backing of United fans. Never mind, he's already got the backing, but to beat our rivals after we've already lost to the likes of Liverpool under ten Hag, we lost to Arsenal a few weeks ago, to beat someone like City, even in the situation they're currently in, would be a massive, massive bonus for Amorim, for the fan base, for the morale of the team. I think it'll be a great, great moment if we can get a job done at the Etihad on Sunday. But yeah, with Ruben Amorim, obviously, he didn't get his starting 11 right, as I don't think Malacia is good enough. I get it, you're giving him a run out. He's our, you could say, most available left-sided left-back. But at the end of the day, you just look at it and you're like, it's like he doesn't trust his body. It's like everything he's done that was a pro when in that first season under Erik ten Hag before he disappeared for a year. He's just lost it. And unfortunately, as much as I like Malacia, you're in a very important role, especially in this Amorim system. Like, this is no criticism on Malacia. Obviously, he's been out for so long. But when you look at it, you're like, he's in the wing-back position. Like, which players play there? Amad Diallo, who's been brilliant for us. Diogo Dalot as well, who's kind of been a bit meh. But at the same time, the wing-back roles are so important. And if you're going to play a player that isn't playing well, why play him in such a key position? And this is where I'm saying with Erik ten Hag, with Ruben Amorim, this is where we'll find out his best team on Sunday against Man City. Because obviously, I'm pretty sure he's accumulated enough data now to find out which team works best in certain situations against certain oppositions. But yeah, I've already mentioned him, but Amad. The Amad influence is already given player of the season. It's the million-dollar question. Where was he under Erik ten Hag? Why was he neglected for so long? Where was his opportunities? Erik ten Hag treated him like a squad player. It isn't ridiculous, but who knows what could have happened if Amad Diallo got more chances under Erik ten Hag? Like, who knows? We might have scored more goals. The development path, he might even be a better player now. Amad Diallo is special. He's magic. He's like, if you hear about certain fans gassing up Cole Palmer, I genuinely think Amad Diallo it makes me love to watch football. That's how a lot Cole Palmer makes a lot of certain fans feel for Chelsea or football fans. That's what I feel like when I'm watching Amad Diallo. He makes me love football. He's that technical, brilliant player that I just love, and we're lucky to have him. And I'm just over the moon with him. And long may it continue. Give him player of the season now is what I say. But no, again, he could have a goal tonight as well. Got a technical assist for Rasmus Hojlund's first goal. It was just a brilliant drive, good shot, and then obviously Hojlund gets the rebound. And obviously, let's talk about him. The hero for tonight who gets the brace. I saw a stat where Hojlund is now averaging 52... not 52. He's averaging a goal contribution every 52 minutes. 3 starts, 6 goal contributions since the Amorim appointment. And you know what? That is what we want to see. Remember the Cavani song? Give it to Edison Cavani, passing the ball and watch him score all the goals. Maybe that should be Rasmus Hojlund's new song. Because at the end of the day, Rasmus Hojlund kind of got the same name as well. You know, give it to Rasmus Hojlund, pass him the ball and watch him score all the goals. Like, I know it's Cavani's song, but let's make it Rasmus Hojlund's song. Because at the end of the day, this guy is what a number 9 is supposed to be. And I know I made a video a few days ago talking about Gyökeres and Victor Osimhen and their links to Manchester United. But like I said in that video, it was no disrespect on the likes of Rasmus Hojlund or Joshua Zirkzee. But the reason why I'm a lot more patient with Rasmus Hojlund is that he is a striker. Zirkzee isn't. And Hojlund's a developing striker. And does he have the mannerisms and the personality to be United's main number 9? He has moments. He knows how to put a ball in the back of the net. That's what you want from your striker. Fitness was the issue last season. But this season, he looks like a different player. He's matured. He's settled in. And he seems to be the main focal point in that attack. He seems to be Amorim's go-to man in the most important games. He'll definitely start on Sunday against Man City, in my opinion. So we'll have to see. But 2 brilliant goals tonight from Rasmus Hojlund. That set piece as well from Bruno Fernandes was beautiful. It reminded me of the Martial goal. I believe it was against Man City where he dinked it over the top and Martial slotted it away. But obviously this was a little bit different. But Hojlund just made a run and outstrengthened the defender and finished it perfectly. So it was very crafty, and you can definitely see how it's been worked on the training ground. But this is where the video now, the positivity goes a bit down. Because Rashford, we need to talk about him. And I don't know whether he's buckling under pressure with the media. And I kind of still want to stick up for Marcus. Because, you know, he's one of our own. And a lot of fans don't have the patience that I have. But with Marcus, it seems that he's now in the minority or in the reputation arc of Pogba and Lingard. That player and Martial as well, you can throw his name in there as well. A player whose attitude and body language doesn't look great and look like they don't want to be there, so that means they don't want to play for Manchester United. Maybe that's true. Maybe Marcus is fed up. He's been at Manchester United for numerous years. Maybe he does want to change. But in my opinion, no matter what you think about him, this is my opinion, I generally think Marcus Rashford is a true professional. And I generally think he's just struggling with form. He's struggled under form under Erik ten Hag. He struggled under form adapting to this new system. He struggled in form in different positions. And in this Amorim system, where does Marcus Rashford fit in? So I think he's trying to find his own feet and try to find a position or use what he knows to the best of his ability. And I just think he's struggling at the moment in a new side that, let's be honest, really isn't suited for someone like Marcus Rashford. You know, he's a winger. We don't really play with wingers. We play with 2 creative 10s or 2 creative wingers. And unfortunately, Marcus Rashford has that poacher instinct and he just isn't that type of player that suits this system. So I just think he's struggling for form at the moment. But again, there's a lot of fans that have run out of patience with Marcus Rashford. And I can understand why, but that's not me. I think Marcus Rashford's a good player and I just think he's struggling for form at the moment. But Zirkzee. Now, I've been critical about him since he's arrived and he has had good moments. That Everton game was a good moment. And I generally thought that's how he'd play today. With his back to goal, linking up the play, let the players run through and he would make space for himself when he needs to finish his chances when he got them. Today, he just couldn't keep hold of the ball. He kept losing it and he deserved to get subbed off. Now, I don't know whether that's because of fatigueness or, you know, maybe it's just one of them games. I don't know. But I don't have that connection to Zirkzee like I do towards Marcus Rashford. And Zirkzee for me was probably the worst player on the pitch today. And I don't mean to be negative on a new player, but apart from that Everton game and that lucky goal against Fulham, what really has he offered us? Like, he's played about 20 games for us now. And, you know, 1.5 games, like even 1.25 of games, like he's been good at. That's not good enough, in my opinion. And, you know, the number 9 spot is special. It's supposed to be the most exciting position on the pitch. That's the position every kid dreams of being when they grow up. They want to be the striker. They want to score all the goals. He has a massive opportunity to impress under Amorim. And he's a very technical player. He's very good with the ball at his feet and very good at linking up play. But tonight he wasn't. So when you're well known for linking up the play and when you're very well known for being good at passing and you're not doing what you're good at, you're not good at doing anything else, it's going to be a long day at the office for you, unfortunately. And I like Zirkzee. Well, I try to like Zirkzee, but right now he just hasn't done anything that actually has impressed me so far. And obviously the goal we conceded, Onana and de Ligt. Now, Onana will get the headline of his mistake because he made the mistake against Nottingham Forest. He made the mistake tonight. But I don't want to pin all the blame on Andre Onana. That is just my opinion, because it was massive miscommunication from the set piece. Malacia threw the ball backwards towards the defence. I hate this, right? It's not even just about Amorim. We did it under Ten Hag. Many other teams do it around the world. Like, I don't understand the purpose of having a throw-in when you're supposed to be pushing up the pitch and throw it backwards to your defence. Because situations like that happen, because it can trigger the opposition's press, and then you can get caught like we did tonight. It was miscommunication from Onana and de Ligt, and we got penalised. Thankfully, we won the game, but if Hojlund doesn't come on, or if Hojlund comes on and doesn't score tonight and we lose 1-0, that's when the headlines are on Andre Onana. And that's, thankfully, Hojlund saved him tonight by winning us the game. But at the same time, it's like, it is concerning how naive we are at times, especially under certain oppositions. I feel like that we took Nottingham Forest for granted when they've been playing really well. I think we took Plzeň, whatever they're called, tonight for granted. We were very naive in our approach, and I feel like that, as well as said, Amorim got his decision wrong with the lineup. So for me, I feel like that Amorim learned a lot tonight, and that's what I think as well. Because if we're coming away as fans, learning more and more about this manager and his setup and stuff, he's got all the data. He's got everyone talking in his ear. He's got his backroom staff. He knows exactly what he's looking at himself because it's his system. I believe that Amorim probably every 10 minutes is learning something new about these players during a game. Because even though training's all well and good, but like training is, you're not under as much pressure. The games is where you find out which players are good or not. Because some players can be brilliant in training and be crap in a game. Some players can be crap in training and be brilliant in a game. It's really dependent on certain players. But obviously you've got the great players that are great in training and great on the pitch. They're the players that you want. And that's what Amorim wants, clearly. So for me, I generally think that Amorim is just great. To be honest, I think he's really, really good. And let's focus on the derby, which is our next game. If you made this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. Comment down below your thoughts on tonight's game. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next one. Take care.